We've all had our fair share of embarrassing round throws, and even at the highest ranks, you'll see players tossing man advantages, losing post plants, and making easily avoidable mistakes. But worst of all, these same players may not even understand why these rounds are being lost. Welcome back to Esports Driven, and in today's video we're going to be breaking down the 3 key mistakes on both sides of Valorant that just about every player struggles with. And we don't lie, this may just be the guide you need to truly push your game sense to the next level and achieve that rank you've always wanted. Let's get into it. Let's start with the usual worst offender of losing easy rounds, and that's chasing down the last kill as a team when the spike is down. It may feel incessant to get the round over with quickly, and we get it. But what ends up happening is the last enemy turns up the clutch gene, one taps one of your teammates in CT spawn, another teammate goes for the trade, and gets equally annihilated. Now with this impatience showcased, the round could easily turn into what was a comfortable 3v1 into a nail-biter 1v1 clutch. That pressure usually hinders your last remaining teammate's confidence, and all it takes is one whiff for the round to be over. If your team simply played passive, playing off spike, or holding a choke point with a smoke, none of this mindless haste would take place. And to be completely fair, you're going to want to make the enemy explicitly aware of how little their chances of winning a clutch situation are. The next mistake is playing aggressive on defense when having a man advantage. We too often see great picks being made on the CT side, then rendered worthless because your team ends up sprinting down to T-spawn to find the final kills. It's sort of the same problem we discussed in the last section, except in reverse. And it's even more embarrassing when it happens in your ranked games. Now, to make it incredibly clear, you'll actually end up wasting more time having to play 2 extra rounds to make up for that mistake than the time you could have maybe saved by chasing down the last kills. And hey, even if they plant the spike, you're very likely going to win the round anyways and earn yourself an ultimate orb from the defuse bonus. Finally, we're going back to the T side for an issue that plagues teams on defender-sided maps like Bind or Fracture. Does it ever feel like your team or even yourself is getting picked off far too early in the round? Well, that's likely because your team isn't using their utility effectively. Every agent in the game has utility in their kits to handle a potential threat, no exceptions. So if there's an Opera on B long Bind and your comp has a Reyna, Sova, Jett, Brimstone, and Killjoy, you can spam some initial utility to clear out the large and obvious problem that lies ahead. So in this case, Reyna Flash, Sova Drone, Jett smoke off the angle, Brim stem up to close the gap, and finally a Killjoy bot can be placed to check the angle. All of these pieces of utility are virtually costless, but what isn't costless? Your life. Don't fear using utility even if there's no direct and instantly gratifying result. Remember, there is no such thing as wasted utility, so as long as it's contributing to the greater good of advancing the round in your favor. So next time you're on T side, prioritize getting the duelist utility out first, but it's those opening seconds that matter the most, so don't give the defenders what they want. The ultimate takeaway here is to always play for the round win, even if it takes some extra discipline to resist the temptation of hunting down kills or preventing too many deaths away from the bomb site. We hope this newfound sense of control will be the push you need to achieve that rank you've always wanted. And here at Esports Driven, we deliver on our promise to make you the best Valorant player you can be. So if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.